Welcome back to the Father Son Talk Sports Show. This your boy Paul here with Dad to me, Paul to you.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, what's going on, y'all? Hey, so we got part 2 of our Super Wildcard Weekend preview show. Previewing a huge AFC East game between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Dad, it's going to be an epic clash.
It's going down.
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. So here, they played before already in the regular season. And it was a crazy game, man. I mean, I saw New England. It looked like they ran the ball 200 times. I ain't never seen a team run the ball as much as New England ran the ball at the Bills in the regular season. So
like they were trying to hide Mac Brown.
Yeah.
Now,
What are you talking about? Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Yep.
Excuse me. Man.
Yep.
And they ran. I think they only passed 4 times the whole game, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They won the game and they ran exclusively. I mean, I'm talking about exclusively. They ran the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to do that again.
Well, here, obviously, it worked that game, but here, Bill Belichick is the master of the game plan, meaning that he's going to do what you're not ready for. So if you think that he's going to run it just like he did last game, that's probably not going to happen. He might throw it 50 times. You never know. But at the same time, he's always going to try to put his team in the position to be most successful, and that's what makes him successful. So, I mean, we definitely got to see what type of strategy they come out with, but you're going to know off the first series how New England's going to play that game.
Absolutely. It's just going to be a wonderful game, man. You can never discount Bill Belichick in anything. I mean, his teams are always prepared. They game plan really well, and it's just going to be an outstanding game. It's going to be like playing chess. But in the same breath, though, I think that the Bills might have the nuclear warhead and Josh Allen.
Well, yeah, but here, Josh Allen can't do it all by himself. I mean, he's going to need receivers to step up. He's going to need some help from his running game as well because, again, I'm pretty sure that that Bill Belichick is waiting on Josh Allen to try to do everything himself because that will probably be playing into his hands. He's looking, I think Buffalo needs a multifaceted attack. They need the tight ends to get involved. They need the running game to be involved. They need Allen to make plays with his feet in order to be successful. I mean, you got to keep them off balance. You can't let that excellent New England defense key in on any one thing. And I think that's what Buffalo has to keep themselves away from in this game.
Stephon Diggs, man, is a receiver that can really show up predominantly in a big game. Him and Josh Allen, it's going to be really difficult to just stifle them like they did the last time they played them, actually.
Yeah.
It's going to be some big plays in the passing game, I believe. And it's just going to be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Like a chess match.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. One thing that I always side with, whether it's in any level of football, high school, college, on the professional level, I always side with defense. I believe that defense always trumps offense, and I think in this instance, New England has a better defense. So I think that it's really going to be incumbent on Buffalo to do a great job of disguising what they're doing, a great job of game planning and scheming, and really coming up with some inventive plays in order to keep the New England defense from keying in on them. Because I think that that's something that could suffocate the Bills. Because here, you got one thing that's really going to be a factor: the weather. It's going to be cold. And, you got receivers out there. They're not playing in the dome. This is not, New Orleans. So even Stephon Diggs, as great as a receiver as he is, he's still going up there to play in 20-degree weather. And every time I see a great receiver playing 20-degree weather, it typically is not the same as if they were playing in 94-degree weather. So, that's something we got to take into account, too.
And you also got to realize that both of these teams are cold weather teams because in Foxborough, it gets really cold there too.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure that the weather will be so much a predictor in this game. I really truly think that it's going to be an outstanding game. And I am going to go forward and say that I think the athleticism of Josh Allen is going to play the key role in this game. He's seen the defense. Of course, we know Bill Belichick can out-scheme anybody. Mm-hmm. But in the same breath, though, I think that the athleticism that Josh Allen presents is going to be a big problem for them.
Yeah, I mean, but here, like I said before, they're both cold weather teams, but you have to look at the style of play. Running travels. You can run in the warm, you can run in the cold. It really doesn't matter. But like precision passing, down the field strikes, those really are amplified more in perfect weather conditions, so to speak. So that's the reason why I'm saying that, because they're not necessarily worse receivers in the cold, even though they're used to it. It's harder. Where you can run the ball at somebody at will in the cold, and I think New England is more equipped to do that.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I believe that the rushing attack that the Patriots present is a problem. And, of course, the Bills have got to game plan against that, too. Mm-hmm. They can't have 7 men in the box and not play 8 men in the box. Mm-hmm. They're going to have to dare for the Patriots to beat them with the pass. Mm-hmm. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. And we're going to see how Mac does competing against that, because he's going to have to play this time. They're not going to allow for them to just run the plays like they did last game, with only 4 passes.
Yeah, it's not going to be
pretty.
That should
not happen in the NFL.
No, it's not going to be pretty. And you're right. He's not going to be able to get that off 2 games in a row. And it's really going to come down to the same thing that I was talking about in our previous show about Joe Burrow. He's a rookie. He's going to have to go out there, inexperienced, in a playoff setting, and execute. And I think that is something that, we don't know exactly what he's going to do. But I think that New England, the reason why I'm siding with them in this game is because they don't need Mac Jones to be great. They just need Mac Jones not to mess it up. And I think that, between being a bruise and running attack and an opportunistic passing attack will be enough to put New England over the top.
So what do you see the score?
I see the score 34-28, New England.
34-28, New England.
Mm-hmm.
I see the score being 28-14, Buffalo.
Okay. All right.
Josh Allen, you got to remember, he got the experience last year of being in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So therefore, I think he's going to be more calm. I just think that this is his year, and I think that he might be able to beat the Patriots this year.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see, because, like I said, the way you presented it, Josh Allen has to do it all. I mean, he needs to beat you with his legs. He needs to beat you with his arm. But I believe that more important than anything, he needs to beat him with his mind. And, obviously, I mean, that playoff game, he lost that game. So he doesn't have that mental toughness, that fortitude to continue to dissect things, to beat you with his head. And I think be that complete player when it comes to the playoffs. Because, I mean, you could be a great regular season player. I mean, that's a different animal altogether. But when you get to the playoffs, it's a totally different animal. Obviously, you know that. So, it is what it is. I just think on the other side of the field, though, you got Mac Jones. And, like you were saying before, I mean, he is not necessarily handcuffed, but he definitely has a car seat on this game plan. I mean, he's not going to go out there, pass the ball 50 times for 400 yards, and they say, Mac Jones, I need you to win this game for me. They're not going to do that. But at the same time, I think that New England has they have a better defense, and they have the rushing attack that's required to win a game like this.
Well, Pablo, we will soon see, sir.
Yeah, we will see. And here, again, like I said before, I'm going to get my popcorn ready, because this is going to be a phenomenal game. What time would they tune in to this game?
8:15.
Okay.
On CBS.
On CBS. So here, definitely tune in 8:15. CBS, everybody's going to have all eyes on deck. But in here, if you like anything that you heard, if you were entertained or anything like that, definitely smash that like button. And I want you to also subscribe so that you can get alerts about future videos that we do, future shows that we do previewing these games. Obviously, it was a wonder. It was a wonderful experience with you, and I look forward to doing more shows with you, man.
All right, man. You take care. God bless you, everybody. God bless you, and stay safe.
Peace.